Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is September 26, 2025, and here are the top crypto news stories. Let's start today's episode with China opening a digital yuan hub in Shanghai. Specifically, China's central bank has opened a new digital yuan business center in Shanghai. The center will provide platforms for cross-border investment, blockchain services, and digital assets as part of the development of the digital yuan. It is designed to promote the role of the digital yuan in global financial markets. With its launch, the authorities unveiled a cross-border investment platform, a blockchain services platform, and a digital assets platform. So those are China's next steps for its own CBDC. And now it's time to move on to our ETFs, starting with the Spot Bitcoin ETF. With full data from September 24th, we see positive inflows of $241 million. On September 25th, without BlackRock, we are already at negative $333 million. And for the Ethereum ETF, the picture is even redder. On September 24th, we were at negative $79 million, while on September 25th, we were at negative $251 million, again without BlackRock. The latest news on ETFs is that RX managed to acquire a spot Ethereum ETF, which also includes staking, while all the others are still waiting for SEC approval, as you know. Moving on to companies, let's go to Google, which invested in Bitcoin mining. Not directly, but we learned that Google acquired a 5.4% stake in a Bitcoin mining company called Cipher Mining. Specifically, Google has stepped in as a guarantor for $1.4 billion of FluidStack's obligations. There's a contract that states that 168 megawatts of computing power will be provided by Cipher to FluidStack. Google has stepped in as a guarantor for this contract, and for that reason, it took this stake in the Bitcoin mining company. It may be even more involved in the future, as you understand. And for companies buying cryptocurrencies, we turn to M2 Capital, which has bought $20 million worth of ENA. So another boost for Ethena. Moving on to tokenization news, we go to Sharplink Gaming, one of the companies that has been steadily buying Ethereum and which is now looking to tokenize its shares. For this reason, it has partnered with the financial technology company Superstate to tokenize its shares through the OpenBell platform, which is the company's platform, so more and more people are getting involved in tokenization, as we have said it will happen. Continuing in our episode, we will move on to stablecoins, and we will refer to the European banks, which are collaborating to launch a European stablecoin, which will be in line with MiCA, of course. Specifically, a group of 9 major banks from the European Union have joined forces to launch a stablecoin pegged to the euro, in line with the MiCA framework. This stablecoin will be released in the second half of 2026, and here is a photo with all the major banks that participated. So this stablecoin will come into direct conflict with the stablecoins that already exist in the cryptocurrency market, as you understand. Moving on to stablecoins, we'll mention Circle, which is looking to scale up as quickly as possible. It has partnered with Crossmint to scale its stablecoin. This partnership will expand its USDC stablecoin to more blockchain platforms as part of its goal to reach billions of users, including AI agents. So in simple terms, this partnership will help USDC enter more companies and be used by more people. And most importantly, major players in the market are saying that AI agents will use stablecoins to do everything from paying for our vegetables, for example, to paying for autonomous taxis. And any stablecoin that can support such services first will do much better than the rest, as you can imagine. Moving on to stablecoins, we'll take a moment to point out that Plasma has been launched on the market, and its price is much higher than its ICO. Plasma is a sidechain on the Bitcoin network. It leverages the security of the Bitcoin network to transact with stablecoins, as you might guess. The ICO price was $0.05, and its price has now reached $1.36. All of this today as we speak. Let's say that in crypto news we had talked about Plasma and we had fully analyzed it, what it is and what it does, literally 3 months ago, and we had talked about it 3 days ago when we said that Plasma will create its own neobank, so you were fully informed. Now let's say that many of you are asking me why so many stablecoins are coming to the market, and the reason is that the stablecoin market could reach $4 trillion by 2030, so there is a lot of money and very few stablecoins, so you should expect expect more stablecoins to come out in the future. And now we go to our favorite cryptocurrency market, where Bitcoin is at $109,000. The price, at least for now, has fallen to the resistance that we had set. Let's say that apparently the liquidations have caught fire and have exceeded $1 billion. And the main reason for this, besides the fact that the price is weak because the Fed did not print money as many expected, is that the government is expected to run out of money. A little more specifically, according to media reports, the White House is preparing for large-scale job cuts in the event of a shutdown. On Wednesday, the Office of Management and Budget issued a memo asking agencies to prepare plans for staff reductions and unpaid leave if a spending bill is not passed next week. According to reports, the government is expected to run out of money by the end of September. Let's say at this point that of course the US government will find the money to continue operating. However, due to the fact that our market has been a bit weak these days, any negative news is throwing the market further at the moment. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is September 26, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone and have a good day.